From Mark Narducci.
Hey Furkan, I know you had a season high 20 points tonight, but you also had a career high 5 steals. Can you kind of talk about your defensive effort and how that really helped the team tonight?
I was trying to be aggressive on defensive side, because especially beginning of the game, when you're a starter, you are trying to set a tone. And then that's what we're trying to do as a whole starting unit. And then I got my couple of steals, then I got my confidence back on defensively. Of course, sometimes you make mistakes, sometimes you make easy mistakes that you shouldn't do, and sometimes you get a steals, then you look good, That's all about it.
Can I ask you this too? You bounced back from a really rough game the team did Friday night. How's that? What's that do for the team coming back like this? Getting rid of that taste of that loss on Friday.
When you play on the road, especially, it's not easy game. There's not easy games. When you play at home, you feel different. You go home, come back again, refresh. But when you're on the road, it's hard to keep that focus. Especially losing yesterday, we knew that we need to show some reaction on the court today, and then we set the tone from beginning of the game. And then I think overall we had the control of the game.
Thank you.
Let's go to Austin Krell and then Kai Carlin, starting with Austin.
Furkan, tonight you had a lot of plays where you went for loose balls out of bounds and kind of went the extra mile with those possessions to save those plays. How do you think that feeds into the rest of your game?
Of course, that motivates me a lot. Sometimes when I get in the game, I'm trying to get in the game with the offense, but when you start with the defense, like Doc says every time, we gotta start with the defense. And then when you get a steal, when you play a good defense, that affects your offense too. That also motivates me.
Kai and then Keith.
Hey, Burke, in terms of your defense, what has Danny Green done for you as a guy who's a veteran, and what kind of pointers has he really kind of given you on the defensive end this year?
To be honest, I like Danny's mentality on defense. He's trying to lead the first unit with the Ben and Joe. He's guarding like good players. Overall, he's trying to be a team defensive player than individual really good defensive player. That's what I learned from Danny. He's trying to do team mentality. He's trying to play team defense well. Then you look good because you're on the same page. All that 5 guys, when you're on the same page, you can guard anybody.
Has he been really vocal out there on the floor, kind of pulling you aside, or even guys, period, aside, kind of pointing things out to them?
Yeah, not just defensively, offensively too. He likes to talk, Danny likes to talk, so he's really helpful. I think that's a good thing to have him around. He got rings, he got experience. We all gotta be hungry to listen to him.
Thanks, Ferg.
Go ahead next, Keith.
Hey, what's up, Ferg? How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm alright. And Ferg, how are you approaching these games coming down this stretch? I mean, you look at the rotation, you have a guy like George Hill who's going to be in there. Do you go into these games consciously saying, hey, I gotta show what I can do to secure myself in regards to getting valuable minutes in the rotation in the playoffs?
If I say no, I don't, it's not gonna be realistic, to be honest. Of course, you gotta secure yourself, your minutes, because we have a big rotation now. George is gonna be in there too. That's a reality. That's how the NBA goes. Even if you play 5 years, 10 years in the league, sometimes you see the guys, they have 10 years, 12 years in the league, but they are still trying to fight for their minutes. And this is my 4th year. I know I gotta keep that fight. And that's the reality. Of course, I'm thinking about it, but I'm not making myself extra pressure, because at the end of the day, there's some things that you can control, some things that you cannot control, and I'm just trying to control my things.
And also, Ferg, you've come a long way. You're not really just getting an opportunity to show what you can do. Do you feel like if I continue just being myself, being Ferg, show some energy on defense like you did tonight, knock down shots like you can do you feel like that will take care of itself?
I think it's a little bit process. You can see like from my first year to now, there's been a lot of change in my game. I learned the game more. Right now, this year, we are playing a little different basketball than last year. Last year, I was just looking to get the threes up, but this year, I'm putting the ball more down. I'm trying to create more, especially with the second unit, me and Shake. I think this is all about process, but I think I'm on a good way.
Thank you.
Time for two more. We'll do Lauren and Serge. Lauren, you can go first.
Hey Furk, at the beginning of the season you told us that you were starting to learn from Matisse and try to pick his brain on defense. How has that continued? It looked like tonight it was sort of very clear what you had learned from him.
Yeah, Matisse is special. He's like really special. Like his defensive ability is like is out of the roof, you know. There's a lot to learn from him because he can bring different vision to the defense. You know, there is a lot of guys in this league, they can play really good defense, but Matisse, he doesn't let you take that shot off, you know, like that's the weird thing. It makes you pissed off every time. He's just chasing like a crazy. He has like really different defensive skills. I'm trying to learn from him. Yeah, I'm trying to learn.
Awesome, thanks Furk.
Last one with Serge.
Merhaba Furkan.
Merhaba.
Furkan, bu akşam 7 sayı ama aynı zamanda savunma açısından bayağı güzel bir performans sergiledin. Kendi performansını nasıl değerlendiriyorsun?
Ya bence de iyi oynadım. İyi bir maç oldu benim adıma. Özellikle dün kaybettiğimiz maçtan sonra bugün takımca reaksiyon vermemiz iyiydi. Ben de o reaksiyon verenlerden biri oldum bugün. Kazanmak önemli değil. Şimdi Dallas'a gideceğiz. Orada da aynı fokusu, aynı mentaliteyi göstermemiz gerekiyor. Ama böyle oynamaya devam etmeliyim. Biliyorum iyi maçlarım oluyor, kötü maçlarım oluyor ama bugün iyilerden biriydi. Her gün üstüne koyarak devam etmek istiyorum.
Eyvallah, sağ ol.
Good to go. Thank you, Furkan.
Alright.